out, I bang out. Your mama crying, you a picture on the frame now. Drill mode, that 4-5 expose your mind, I'm in kill mode. Call up my dog, I want the news, I just slid bro. They hit the club and celebrate on this kill, bro. No chill, popping pills, I'm in kill mode. Spilling blood in these streets, let's just spill mode. Pussy nigga, you were rapping, now you scared now. You see that gun and try to run. God bless him, I'ma stretch him like a limo. See me on your side, you already know I'm here for. Ain't no use in shedding tears, bro. You was capping, now I'm in your section, seeking action. I'm trying to drop something, put that on guard, I'm trying to bag something. You was a gangster, now you folding. Broski, what happened? That Matt, now they get it clapping. You don't want smoke, I feed you bullets to your lungs, till your ass smoke. Catch me in traffic, chasing paper like his ass though. But catch me lacking, put that on guard, that's a no-no. I swear to God, that's a no-go, no-go. I let the heat blow and let it go. Explode your face, let your melon blow. Called you out, you was a no-show. Pussy nigga, you a straight hoe. Called you out, you was a no-show. Pussy nigga, you a straight hoe. Nigga was absent.
Alright, y'all, we are waiting for Devin to join the chat. He's just figuring out the technicals right now. So I figured I'd throw you a little king shine, little entertainment, you feel me?
Man, y'all don't know about us chicos out here from Dade County, man. Y'all sleep on us. We're out here really doing shit, drilling shit. We got them sticks on deck too. So out, 100K made me splurge on the stern on them. Slide on your block, made me burn something, no front. You niggas talking like you thuggin', let me see something. Them Honda tears blow your frame out, I bang out. Your mama crying, you a picture on the frame now. Drill mode, that 4-5 expose your mind, I'm in kill mode. Call up my dog, I want the news, I just slid bro. They hit the club and celebrate on this kill, bro. No chill, popping pills, I'm in kill mode. Spilling blood in these streets, let's just spill mode. Pussy nigga, you were rapping, now you scared now. You see that gun and try to run. God bless him, I'ma stretch him like a limo. See me on your side, you already know I'm here for. Ain't no use in shedding tears, bro. You was capping, now I'm in your section, seeking action. I'm trying to drop something, put that on.
Alright, we gonna add to the stream. What's up? What's up? What's up? What'd you say?
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
your voice is a little light, but I can hear you, bro.
Yours is a little light too.
Is it? How about now?
Still can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me? Okay, how about now?
Still the same.
Can you hear me now? Okay, yeah, because I had some little goofy ass microphone in there. All right, hold on. Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna go on the live stream and see what the audio's like.
I'm gonna go let my dog out real quick while you figure that out.
Sounds good. Okay, there we go. No, I can hear it fine. What's up, y'all? Anyone in the chat? Can you guys, I can hear myself pretty good. We're waiting for Baltimore, Devin. This is going to be a good one, boys and girls. This one going to go down in history. I might need to switch the Wi-Fi though. The connection's pretty good actually. I might not need to switch the Wi-Fi. Video file. Well, I just checked the live stream and my mic is working pretty well on the live stream.
Shit. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why I can barely hear you.
What's your volume? I mean, yeah, the live stream, my voice is like pretty loud, actually.
I don't know if it's just me or what.
He said Baltimore is very low. What kind? You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, hold on. Talk one more time.
Yo.
Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I can hear you. You just got to make sure to kind of talk closer to it and talk loud, you know?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go grab my earbuds and see if I have earbuds.
Yeah, if you got earbuds with a mic, that'll work.
Yeah,
that'll
I should.
work
Give
real
me
well.
1 second.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Sorry about the delay, guys. How y'all doing tonight? Barramundi, how you doing, buddy? I'll put you up on a. How you doing, man? I've been seeing you in the chat lately, Barramundi. Thanks for supporting me, brother. Appreciate it, man. Always love it, you know. You feel me? You feel me? Woo! I'm gonna share this on Facebook real quick. Hopefully get a couple more viewers in this bitch. You diddly dig. Whoops. Whoops. All right. Share. Hey, Barramundi, I'm gonna hit you with share. Hey, Barramundi, I'm hitting you with a moderator. You're a moderator now, bro. You are now. I'm hitting you with a moderator. You're a moderator now, bro. You are now a moderator. You're a moderator now, bro. All right, boom. Where's StreamYard? Hey, Barramundi, talk real quick, bro. I gave you a hammer, bro. Yeah, that's right. Sorry for the delay, you guys. He is gonna be here in 1 second. We just had a little sound difficulty, but we are coming back at you like a fucking box of
I have
saltine crackers.
no headset. I mean, no headphones. So
You're good, bro. Just talk a little louder.
all right, I'll see what I can do. Let me close my door. Ridiculous. Not fun. On Beach Street.
What's up, man? How's your day been?
Oh well.
How's your day been, bro?
Right. Get it rock and rolling, brother.
All right, let's do this thing. All right, you guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Luke GTV. and I am your host, Luke G. Today, you guys, we got an interview. We got one of my newer subscribers, but definitely one of my more supportive subscribers. He's been fucking sending a whole lot of comments on the channel, so I always appreciate that. We've been corresponding via email for the past week or so, and he's got a pretty interesting story, and I figured I'd put him on the channel. So without further ado, here is the Baltimore kid, and if he wants to, if you want to say who you are, you can. If you don't, that's totally fine too.
I'll introduce myself, no problem. You hear me good enough?
Yep.
All right, well, my name is Devin. I was born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland my whole life. I'm 24 years old, and I'm a suffering addict.
That's what's up, bro.
Pretty much my bio.
Right. So, I mean, I've talked to you a little bit, but just so the viewers can kind of know, well, let's bring it back a little bit. So, did you grow up in Maryland like your whole life?
Yep.
Did you grow up in the city of Baltimore?
I moved to Pennsylvania when I was 4 years old for 2 years.
Sure.
Because it's a lot cheaper to live in Pennsylvania.
Right. But so did you, let's say your teenage years, did you grow up in the suburbs or did you grow up in the actual city of Baltimore?
Oh, I grew up in a place called Essex in Baltimore. Sure. It's pretty much like almost the worst part of the county you can live in. It's not the city, but it's a very rough area to live in. You know what I mean? It was rough, definitely in the middle school years, and that's where I lived all the way up until I was 14 and went to high school.
Okay. So when did narcotics and dope get? I mean, because I'm sure you probably started smoking weed like everyone else does.
Yeah.
When did narcotics and when did heroin come into the picture?
Well, heroin didn't come into the picture until I was around 16, 17 years old.
Shit,
because I still had to put on that facade with my friends, you know what I mean, that I'm straight, there's nothing wrong with me. Right. Even though I had an addiction eating at me, you know what I mean? It was great because I started off eating perks.
Okay.
And I would chase that feeling of eating 25 milligrams of oxycodone, 2 milligrams of Xanax, 4 somas, and that was my thing for a long time.
Yeah.
All until I was 17, and then my grandmother got cut off of them.
Okay.
And once she got cut off, I pretty much went straight to started doing Suboxone.
Yep.
And I was slamming Suboxone, you know what I mean? I was shooting them too.
The strips or
what?
Yeah,
strips. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a weird.
It's not good for you at all, man.
I've shot strips many times, but that's a pretty rare. I've never heard of someone go from painkillers to. Well,
that's all I could get at the time.
Sure.
Dope wasn't the city life and that city dope game wasn't introduced to me at that age yet.
Right.
I only had the neighborhood around me, you know what I mean? Because once I moved from Essex in the high school years, I lived in Sparrows Point, which is it's like an affluent, nice suburb.
Okay.
And pretty much that's where I started smoking weed and getting into all my trouble.
Right.
The dope didn't come into the picture until I found a friend at around after I went through my Molly phase of shooting a bunch of meth or Molly, whatever, probably meth. Shooting a bunch of meth. Heroin came into the picture when my friend finally got a car and he was going down doing trips into the city. And that's when I first started going down to the block.
Sure. And I bet it was exciting, you know.
Yeah, that it was, man. We used to tear that block up. I'm telling you, some fucking crazy story. Because look, I know you're familiar with the dark web. I heard you talk about it.
Yep.
We used to order a bunch of Xanax bars, a bunch of them.
That's what I did too.
And also, we would buy this counterfeit money that you had to spray this special stuff you got from Walmart, and it'll pass the pen test.
Dude, that's so funny. I did the exact same thing. That's how I
Yeah,
supported my dope habit. Is I would buy those pressed bars for like 80 cents a piece, and I would sell
yeah,
them for like $8 a piece.
yeah. That's exactly. That was my hustle for a while. But then
Right,
once we started getting the fake money, right? We started like we started to get low, because what we would do was easily. I send my grandma in, or my friend will send his grandma into the store to make change for them 20s.
right,
Like go in there and buy me a cigarello, buy me a blunt, and then you get the 18 bucks back. And bam, we just kept doing that, going to McDonald's and doing it.
right.
And then when we ran low, we had some like real shitty ones, you know what I mean? Like ones that just didn't turn out very well.
Some
And
of
we
the
was taking them to
counterfeits.
the city because the dope boys in Baltimore, they just put your hand out like this. For one, you call them over, they lean into the car, they say, "What you want? What you want?" Say, "All right, let me get four." All right. But four, and he holds his hand out. He'll drop it in your hand before he gives you the money. But you gotta be like counting the money or have the money in your hand when you hold your hand out to
Right.
get it.
But it's
Mhm.
quick, so he ain't gonna be paying
Quick,
attention.
is it quick? You know what I mean? Most of them are hits, so like you have to like really like act like you're gonna give them the money. If you're gonna burn them like that.
Right.
But that's a
Okay.
different type of way. We did that a couple times of just, you know what I mean, when they drop it in your hand, just skirt, and you just fucking dip
Yeah,
off.
I've done that
Yeah,
too.
but giving them the fake 20s, we got away with it all day long down there in the block. I'm telling you, we hit the west side, we hit east side. This shit was fucking nuts until this old crackhead. None of the young bucks knew it or figured out the old crackhead who was coming to hit a sale was coming to serve us. Right when he got that 20 in his hand, he was like, "Oh, hold on," and we straight hit the gas and got the fuck up out of there. And also, I had a friend named Marco, which is like he's the most craziest junkie I've ever met in my life. I'm talking about like that crocodile shit from Russia.
Yeah.
He literally, when I first met him in rehab, he came in there with that shit on the back of his legs. Like you know how they say if you missed, it would like rot your fucking flesh.
Yeah.
It did that to both of his legs.
Jesus.
It was gnarly. He was missing all his teeth. He was only like 25. Fucking crazy.
Okay,
I fucking
so
hated Marco because he was such a little,
right.
such a dope fiend. I just didn't
So
like
who
him.
who was this Marco guy in relation to you again?
Oh, I met him in rehab in Mountain
Okay.
Manor.
So let me rewind a little bit. So okay, so you're buying bars on the dark web. You're getting counterfeit currency to support your habit. This is when you're like 18, 19 or what?
Yes, around
Okay.
18. Definitely
And
18.
so, I mean, I get that part of it. So when that, I mean, I'm sure you didn't always have access to do that. When you didn't have that, what else would you do to get your money?
Oh man, being a slimy little thief to my grandparents.
Stealing and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, stealing gold. Um, on a lot of shit. Just being a snake, bro. Not to my
Yeah.
friends, only my family. I fucked over my family. I can say I probably never fucked over none of my friends because I just don't want to lose that friendship. I value friendship on a
Sure.
whole nother level. You know what I mean? A
Well,
whole
right,
nother.
and the thing about, I mean, same here because the thing about your family is it's so easy. Number one,
They'll let you back. You know what I mean?
and you know that there's that unconditional love, and that
Yeah.
they're gonna forgive you at some point.
Yeah. No matter what.
You
Yep.
know, but it makes you feel the worst though about yourself.
Yeah. It definitely does, man. I've stolen a lot of money from my grandmother before I got my own hustle, dude.
Right.
I was letting people
Okay.
come and stay in my room. You know what I mean? We were selling
Right.
drugs just to let them, you feel me, just to support my habit.
Sure.
Because once I was addicted in my body, like I freaked myself out. I turned like a hypochondriac. Once my body got addicted, and I didn't feel normal anymore. I didn't feel right, no
Yeah.
matter what. You know what I mean? And it was just like I don't feel like I used to feel. Like I don't
Right.
feel normal. I don't feel right. And I thought I was dying. I literally had like 17. I'd cry
Right.
myself to sleep because I think I was dying. But do you wanna rewind to the burglary stories? Because we're at like 17. I have some like crazy
So the
stories, man.
burglary stuff was when you were 17?
No, 14 and 15.
Oh yeah. Let's go back. Let's rewind it when you were 14. Yep. Go ahead and tell the audience that story.
Let me light up a cigarette, man. I'm just so like this damn mic, bro. I can barely hear you. So.
Well, I can hear you fine. The audience can hear you decently. Just try to
Yeah, it's
speak
fine.
up as much as
As
you
long as
can.
y'all can hear me, it's fine. I'll answer the
But
question.
yeah.
Like this was. Okay.
Smoking inside, classy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all right. What do you want to Where do you want me to start?
Just tell me about the whole burglary thing when you were 14. That burglary story, and then we'll go
When I was
back to like
14,
19.
I graduated middle school. You know what I mean? And I moved to Sparrows Point, like I told you earlier. And the difference with Sparrows Point is that it was all white kids, no black kids. And I just came from a school that was all black. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
fighting every day, you know what I mean, shit like that. But I came to Sparrows Point, it was all preppy vibes and shit like that. I mean, they're fucking
Sure.
going skateboarding after school, like what the fuck? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get along good here. I was like, man, these fucking white kids, I'm gonna get along good here.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what I did. I straight found the stoners, found the ones that I like fuck with, and I met this dude. We'll call him David. You know what I mean? David had parents that were teachers,
Yeah.
right? And David was the biggest fucking thief ever. He would steal from his parents. They had everything locked up in chains because of him. Like for real, he was
Yeah.
a rabid thief. So we were skipping school one day, and we were gonna go hang out at his house and try to bust open one of these lockers that had money in it. So first thing we do, we get up to his porch, and he shows me how you get into his house without a key.
Yeah.
Boom! I put that in my mind. I'm like, this dude's fucking up, trusting me. You know what I mean? Because I was wild back then,
Right.
crazy trusting me. So we go in there, we go down, and he tells me what's in each of the lockers. I'm like, oh, for real? I'm like, huh, so what's in this one, man? I'm just curious. Oh, a gun? Oh, more money? Oh, okay, cool. And
Right.
so we went to this one locker and we bent the corner of it so he could stick his skinny arm in there and grab the envelope with the 20s in it.
Yeah.
But we took it and he took 40. I was like, yeah, you just bent the whole thing. She's gonna know it. You're gonna get your ass whooped anyway. Why don't you take just 220s? Take the whole fucking thing. He was like, nah. I'm like, all right. So and he gave me $20. Nice of him, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we leave. You know what I mean? I don't
And this
think
kid
about
was
it.
pretty wealthy, or what?
He had his parents did very well. It was
Yeah.
a very nice house.
Sure.
Yeah, his parents did very well.
Okay. So
So
what ended up happening then?
yeah, I'm getting there pretty much. So I didn't think about it for like a week until me and my friends, we didn't have no bud, no nothing, and we're sitting there just trying to figure out. I was literally like a drug addict with weed when I first like started smoking weed. I swear to
Sure.
God.
So you were an
That's why
addict off rip.
I was young.
Yeah.
But not one day I told my three friends, I'm like, hey, I have a lick. You know what I mean? You guys want to rob a house?
Get a little closer to the mic.
And I said,
Sorry.
hey, do you guys want to rob a house? And they're like, for real? Can we get that done? I said, yeah. I was like, you follow my lead and follow my direction. We can get a lot of money at this house. And that's all I needed to say. We called this girl to drive us and
Yeah.
just told her just to wait in the alley. We were going in our friend's house, whatever. Didn't tell her nothing about what we were doing. So we go, she stops, lets us out, and we all go in there. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, buddy, stick your hand in. All you have to do is stick your hand in. If that dog starts barking, he said he's a pussy. He ain't gonna bite you. He's just gonna bark. Don't get scared. You have to reach over and unlock the door. And then, you know what I mean? He did that, was a little bit scared of the dog. We let him in, went straight to the basement where that money and chests were, and I let my other two friends in.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
I said, once we got in the house, me and Marty, through the door, we went down to the basement where the chests were, like the big old cabinets, lock cabinets with the money.
Yeah.
And I let my other two friends in.
Sure.
What are you confused?
No.
Oh,
I got you.
okay, yeah. And we let them two in. And right when we did, like, it was like a movie, I swear, because right when I let them in, it's like we just got to work. Like we just started taking shit, putting shit in bags, going upstairs, going through doors. Because we were going through the whole house before we fucking opened them. Because I knew we had all day. Both
Right.
parents are teachers. Peter's at school, or David's at school. I mean, shit. But so what we did, we picked up these bolt cutters, and we go
Yeah.
to these locks, and all four of us are jumping on these fucking bolt cutters, like, yank, 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 on these big ass fucking padlocks.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, we got them. We got it open. Like we literally busted the padlock. All four of us at our strength, just like fucking pushing down on it.
Yeah.
We busted it open. We opened that, grabbed all his envelopes, 50s, 100s, 5s, 10s. It was ridiculous. We all started dumping them in the bag. We opened the other locker. There wasn't nothing in there but like memorabilia and like old shit. But and then we went to the third locker, was where an AR-15 was.
Damn.
Yep. And we took this AR-15 and pretty much we shoved it in someone's pants. And then somebody took the bullet, put them in their pants. Somebody put on a big old hoodie, zipped it up, and we were walking down the street like wobbling like a penguin. Someone's got a fucking assault rifle in their fucking in their
Yeah.
pants under their fucking hoodie, like fast walking like a penguin in the alley to get in that car. And we hopped in that car and started dumping out all the money and the fucking and the shit. And she looked back like, "What the fuck did y'all just do?" So we just hit a lick.
Yeah.
Right, hit a lick.
How
Yeah,
much y'all get from that lick?
we got what did I say earlier? Not like $9,300 all together in cash, and then about like $1,500 for the assault rifle.
Oh yeah. So you came up, especially at 14. That's a decent little
Yeah,
lick.
man,
All right,
definitely.
cool
I was
story, bro.
balling.
But yeah, I wanted to get that story in definitely, but I want to for this next part, I want you to explain to the viewers what an average day is like copping in the city of Baltimore, in the slums, and in these open air drug markets that we hear about on TV and all that kind of stuff. Like, just explain like an average day, like how a transaction goes down, like what you
Okay,
got to do, the people you got to meet, the neighborhoods you got to go to. Like, explain it in detail if you could.
okay. So you just want me to tell you what my days were like when I was really like that?
Yeah,
When I
when
was,
just
you know what I
just
mean?
an
When I had to
ordinary
wake
day of
up and catch the
copping
bus
dope.
and go in town every day.
Yeah. Just explain what an average day of
Well,
copping dope in Baltimore.
an
Yeah.
average day would be me waking up, dope sick, but not too dope sick. It's like the sniffles and stuff. I can still, you know what I mean, move. So I'd get up, I'd go knock on my man's door. I'd pretty much ask him, does he want to come with me? If he didn't want to come with, I'm talking about me. This is when I was at a program. You don't have to include him or nothing like that, but I would always have someone come with me,
Yeah.
usually, because the bad spots we're going to. And as
Yeah.
we go, say I didn't have any money, I had a food stamp store. I go around the corner and I sell my food stamps. I used to do that all the time. 50 cents for the dollar. Then we'd hop on the bus. The bus route was a straight shot to Broadway. Get off on Broadway, and then you see all the little dope boys down there on the corner, right near the project.
So are they just out in the open in front of
Out in the
convenience
open, just sitting
stores?
there chilling, smoking blunt,
Like in front of
listening to
convenience
music.
stores? Or are they in cuts or
Yeah,
where are
there's
they?
a convenience store right on the street next to them.
Okay.
The police thinking they ain't gonna go crack that up. You know what I mean?
So
They'll scramble like ants, and you won't catch it. You'll probably catch two out of like 18, 20 of them.
yeah, and is it like bundles like New York?
And it's pills.
They don't sell bundles?
They sell packs. We call them packs. You can
Okay.
buy a
So it's
pack of
not in the wax like in New York.
no,
They
no.
sell wax paper in New York City and they're stamped. Oh, they sell them in vegetable capsules.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
And how
tell me
much
now.
does one of those caps go for?
They used to be $10 back in the day, but now they're $6. So like sixes. All you gotta
They're
do is walk
six
down.
now?
Huh?
They're $6?
Yeah, yeah, down in the city.
That's like what, a point?
Yeah, it's a $10
$6.
ten
That's a
dollar
pretty good deal.
pill of heroin for $6.
That's a pretty good deal.
They keep because it keeps people coming back. It brings them more clientele, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You're still pretty much right after you get off the bus, you walk right when they see you. Well, I always dress down. When I go there, I dress bummy because I don't want to
And
look.
like, okay, and then does like one of those capsules get you well in like a decent high?
Yeah, it'll get me well. I like to do it too, but it depends on where you get it from. You can't fuck around and put two in you all the time when you go down there. You know what I mean? Some shit two might put you out. There's
Right.
been plenty of time. This scar right here. Where is it? The scar right here.
Yeah, what's that from?
Me waking up on the floor, fucking after doing 2 shots of these pills called Green Panther. They were in green gel caps.
They're called, so they have brand names for these caps.
Yeah, like
Baltimore.
MGK, Lamar Jackson,
Okay.
stuff like that.
So I got one question for you. What's like the craziest thing you've seen in these ghetto neighborhoods while you were picking up dope? What's like a crazy story you can think of off the top of your head?
With this kid, I was with that kid Marco.
Yeah.
He was like, "All right, guys, you guys want to get some dope? Watch this. Pull up right over here. Pull up over here." We pull up. He started just like that. He was like, "All right, now I want you to pull up around the corner and meet me on the other side of the alley. You have to be at the other side of the alley. Go now." He gets out the car. We're like, "What the fuck? We get the other end of the alley." We see Marco running the path.
Sorry, guys.
And I open the door, swing the door open, and I fucking start ducking. Marco literally gets shot in the leg and hobbles and jumps in the car. And then we drive him to the hospital. He's banging dope with a big old smile on his face while we're driving him to the hospital.
Right.
Straight stole a pack from the dope boys, pretty much. Because when you go up and you ask for drugs, saying, "Yeah, I need two," they'll holler at someone, and someone will go and get the two from somewhere, and then bring it back to you.
Right.
They'll never have it right in their pocket, right then and there. It's always in a
To
spot.
bring you to a separate area.
Yeah, that's how all open air drug markets are, man. It's like that. And it's all over the city, everywhere. It's just everywhere. If you see people standing in the corner, you already know.
Man.
You already know. Your thing cut out.
Sorry,
your thing just
guys.
froze. There we go.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back. Sorry about that. My connection went out. Okay, we're good. So, you there, buddy? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
So, okay, I kind of missed what happened in that story. So, what's the crazy, like any violence, like crazy kind of like shit like that I'm kind of talking about? Like,
I mean, I've been jumped going down on Eastern Avenue right near Little Italy. Got jumped. I went to try to buy 4 pills, and they decided to rob me instead of serving me. You feel me? Busted, knocked my tooth out back here, blacked both my eyes, broke one of my ribs, took my shoes.
yeah.
I was walking back to the bus stop barefooted and beat the fuck up.
So, have you gotten robbed multiple times on the way down there?
No, you don't really get robbed down there unless you go at nighttime, because the market, we call it the market, which is you can go and get dope and whatever from the dope boys on the corners.
Sure.
They're like from 8 a.m. to like 5 p.m. And after that, they close shop.
Sure.
Because they got a life too, you know what I mean? That's like their job to stand on that corner all day long.
Right. What up, Teddy Conklin? Okay, man. So I've heard a lot about the using and stuff like that. Like, how many times have you tried to get sober? Do you want to get sober? Is that like something you want to do? Like, if you want to change your life,
Dude,
and be honest, Be honest,
Yeah, no,
man.
I'm about to be completely honest
Because
with you up front.
my channel is all about honesty. Like,
Yeah,
on my channel, I've been using more than I've been sober on my channel
like
because I don't
I'm
lie
still
about it.
using currently, brother. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Well,
It's
dude, I get it, bro. Like, it's fucking hard, bro. It's
yeah, it
tough.
is, bro.
Like,
It's never. I'm gonna explain it like this. Look, bro. Like, I'll answer your question first, and I'll tell you how my situation is now. It'll lead
sure,
into that.
right,
So pretty much, I first tried to get clean when I got kicked out of my house at I was 19, a month away from turning 20. So we'll say I was 20 years old.
sure.
The first treatment center. I was only there for a week. I mean, not a week, a month. And I was having drug dreams every day. Like that shit was like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I was like, I knew it's the first thing I wanted to do was get high when I left. And that's the first thing I did. Got high when I left that treatment program. And then pretty much came back and then I stopped doing that the meth, shooting the meth or the molly, whatever. I stopped doing that because my head was fucked up. So I came back and that's when I started trying to get into dope, you know what I mean?
right.
So I started, you know what I mean, going down to the city, getting more dope up until 2000. And then I went to rehab again 4 months later when I got home from my grandma's funeral.
Sure.
Because I put a knife up to my girl's neck. I was high, slammed her up against the wall, and put a knife up to her neck. Well, I had a knife flip, like, you know what I mean, not the pointy side. And then she's like, I dare you, you won't do shit. And she spit in my face. And I turned the blade over and pushed the sharp side into her neck.
Right.
Like, gave her like a mark. And I feel bad for her. I was definitely under the influence.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I went to jail for that. First degree assault, felony assault.
First
Luckily, she
degree.
came and spoke for me. And her and my mother ended up getting me out of jail.
So,
But I had to go to treatment though.
okay.
Yeah, I had to go.
Did she drop the charges on you,
The
or
state picked them up.
yeah, state picked him up? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, were you on parole or probation?
What did happen with that case? I remember I had to go to. Oh yeah, I got put on fucking probation. Fuck yeah, I was on probation I got a year of probation.
Okay.
I don't know how I
Shit.
forgot that.
Right.
But yeah, I got a year of probation for that. And the only reason I got a year because I fucked off and I was supposed to be in a program the whole time. I stayed out the whole summer after I got that rehab again the second time, and then after the 4 months. And then I just stayed home because I went to a halfway house. And it was like 4 people. It was my first time experiencing that shit. Me at 20, living with 4 other dudes up in an attic. It was hot as shit. It was August 6th, 2018. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not living here. I'm like, fuck that. It's not happening.
Right.
I'm going the fuck home. I'm not living here. I was a spoiled brat. So I went home. And
Well, bro, it's if you ever want to get clean, man, and you're serious about it, come to Minnesota, man, and I'll get you into a treatment for free, man. And
yeah, man, definitely.
I'll pay for a bus ticket for you to come out here, bro. It's like you're up in the North Woods. It's beautiful up here. It'd be maybe a good change for you, dude. And I could get you into treatment. And if you ever, when you're ready to quit, just let me know, man. You know my email.
Yeah,
So
I did have some clean time under my belt because after I got out of that 2018 when I got put on probation, all 2019 I was in Suboxone and I did very well the whole time. I did very well in 2019. I was working, did very fucking well. And then I moved here. 2020 was fairly well for me too.
Yeah.
But that's when I started like doing acid and stuff like that. It would change the way I thought. I was definitely dipping and dabbling when I wasn't supposed to.
Right.
And next thing you know, I had a friend I met in rehab. He's a dope boy, sells mad dope, move in right around the corner from me. That's the worst thing that ever could have possibly happened for me.
Yeah.
Worst thing. Once that, and we were really close. Like he was like my brother. I mean, we called each other brother.
Sure.
Like if I was sick, I could call him like, yo, I need to get well.
Right.
So I ended up, I was like holding his shit at my house. You know what I mean? And hitting set because he always slept all day in the morning. So I would have to hit his set while he sleep.
Right.
which is fine to me. I would always just do hell of his pills and then just take my own money and put the money in the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Right.
just how I roll. And then I ended up having this girl over, right? And I shot it up. That time I was sniffing because I didn't have no rig. And this girl brought it. She had a rig. So I said, yeah, you can come over here. I want to use that rig. You feel me? I used it and I went right out. And I wake up to the police shaking a bag in front of my head. You wake up, you're going to fucking jail.
Oh damn.
Yeah. It was 182 grams of dope.
Of you
I
had?
have the picture of dope,
Oh,
heroin.
oh shit.
I have
Where'd
the
you get
pictures of it too on my
where'd you
phone.
get that 180 some grams?
It wasn't mine. It was my
Oh,
friend's, but I was holding it.
did you get charged with it?
Yeah, I got charged for it. My mind went straight to, oh shit, I'm going to jail fucking forever. Whatever. My mind, that went blank, just robot.
Okay. So,
Until I got
all
sick
right.
in jail.
Well,
Then I
hey,
started fucking
break
banging my head
break
against the
down
wall.
this jail experience then for us.
Oh shit,
How was
well,
Baltimore City Jail for a guy
I
like
never
you?
been to Baltimore City jail. I've been to the county jail,
Okay, well, explain what the
which
county.
is pretty. It's nothing really that tough about the county jail. You know what I mean? It's it's clean.
Okay.
I mean, it's nowhere close to as violent as a city jail.
What's the I don't
But
get the I don't because there's only in Minnesota it's either county jail, workhouse, or prison. Like
well, now here we got the Baltimore County. This is a big city. Baltimore is a huge city. You know what I mean? We got
yeah.
Baltimore City and Baltimore County,
Okay.
and so we got the county detention center and the city detention center.
Sure.
And the city is filled with fucking goons. I'm telling you, son.
Right.
That city jail is crazy. So, like I said, but I got locked up. Woke up in the precinct, fucking ill, sick as shit. Go in there, and then I read a paper on the wall when I first got to the jail. Still chained to this dude. We now give Subutex if you're on the Subutex maintenance MAT program. I was like, oh my fucking god! I had a big old smile on my face, dude, because I knew I was gonna be able to get subs in there. It was
Right.
given to me by the nurse,
Did you get
but I
him?
didn't know it was gonna take them 12 hours to process me, and I'm sitting there kicking balls 12 hours.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. And then they first dosed me. They made me sit on my hands. They crushed it up and they poured it under my tongue. Made me sit there. Waited until it dissolved, and that shit still wasn't even. It was Subutex, 16 milligrams. Still wasn't strong enough to give me a night's worth of sleep. You know what I mean? I still just didn't feel well.
Right.
Because have you ever transitioned from dope to Suboxone?
Yeah, and the thing is, if there's any fentanyl in that dope, you're not going to transition good for like at least a week.
Yeah, I know.
If it's regular heroin, you can do the transition in a couple days.
Yeah, like that's what's so hard for me. I'm prescribed subs. You know what I mean? Like now, I go to the sub doc every 2 weeks. And usually I transition, like I'll fuck around for 3 days and then go to my sub. But it's harder and harder and harder for me to transition. Like I feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like so either I'm thinking about taking the sub and then when I start to feel like shit, just do dope on top of the sub and just wake up, take the sub again and just get it. Like see if my brain will figure that
Yeah,
out
kind of
somehow.
like the Bernice method.
Yeah, yeah. Something like that.
I had to get on methadone just because I couldn't. It was just too
Never
hard
go.
for
They're
me.
liquid handcuffs. I think about like the future, like when I'm gonna have to get off of it. Like
Hey, bro, I've been on methadone and Suboxone. To me, Suboxone's just as hard to get off as methadone,
oh
honestly.
yeah. Well, the withdrawals ain't nowhere close to that.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own. I've kicked cold turkey Suboxone, and I've kicked cold turkey methadone, and they were both pretty similar. But I mean, I think methadone was definitely a little worse.
Yeah, I heard
Um,
methadone. It feels like your bones are coming out, dude.
but anyways, man, we're running a little short on time. What are your plans for the future? And what do you is there any last words you want to tell the audience or?
Yeah, man. Pretty much now using dope for the past like 4 months. I think it's never taken over my brain this much as it has. Just past 4 or 5 months.
Sure.
It's been such a struggle. You know what I mean? For me, you know what I mean? I'm not happy anymore, and I want to get help. You know what I mean? I need to get help. But
Right.
I'm just like, I just can't get out of the cycle. You know what I mean? I just can't get out
You
of the
gotta
cycle.
you gotta commit to it though, man. You can't be half 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You gotta
Yeah,
really
exactly. That's how I always am. Though. That's why it's either if I'm not gonna go to treatment and do what I'm supposed to do, I'm not gonna go. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna waste their time because I'm not
right,
gonna waste mine. So if I am
right.
gonna go, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what I have to do.
You can do it,
I'm
man. I
I'm
know you
always an
can.
all in or all out type of person.
Right. Most of us addicts are.
Yeah, man. Definitely. So let me ask you a couple questions, man. I'm interested.
Go ahead.
So how long have you been shooting dope for?
Going on 12 years.
12 years. Dang. And you've never got like no like infections or anything like that from it?
Well, I didn't. I'd gotten blood tests over the years. Never got Hep C. This last time I was in the hospital, I did contract Hep C at one point, but my body cleared it naturally. 30% of people clear hepatitis C naturally. So I had the
Yeah, I heard
antibodies
about
in my
that.
system, but I cleared it. I've had abscesses. I almost got a blood infection this last time.
Yeah, I bet.
I almost got a heart valve infection actually, but luckily I didn't get it because I got the antibiotics in time. But luckily I don't have Hep C, don't have HIV. Thank the Lord, man.
Yeah, dang, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And
But
so drug, like you never like I like for me like I was never into cocaine like girl crack like I was never my thing.
yeah, I like to shoot coke and heroin together. That's kind of my thing.
Yeah, that's not, yeah. I've never done that. I've never done a speedball.
Oh, don't
I
try
used to like
it.
shooting coke though,
Don't
powder coke.
try.
I
You'll
used to
never
love
stop.
doing that. I used to love doing that, shooting powder cocaine. I used to love
Yeah,
doing
man. Waste of fucking life, man. I'm just realizing now, being sober, like I'm starting to get my creativity back, and there's just so much more to life than using, man. Like I want to travel, like, and it's just you limit yourself so much when you get high, man. You really
that.
do.
Well,
And
wouldn't the traveling thing negatively affect you if you're on methadone?
what'd you say?
Wouldn't traveling like be like you can't like travel if you're on
Yeah.
methadone?
Well, I'm actually tapering off methadone right now, so I'm in the process of getting off of it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm hoping to be off it sometime in July. So
Oh yeah, man, dope.
yeah. So we'll
Good to
see.
hear, man.
If the withdrawals are too bad, I might switch to a low dose of Suboxone, like 2 milligrams or something like that, and then taper off that. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm thinking about because I haven't been with subs and like because my run has started this time is on the 3rd.
Okay.
So it's been 9 days I've been on a run. So
And you've been using straight.
yeah, 9 days.
How many caps you doing a day?
I've been doing very well with saving them for the next morning because I used to be such a counterintuitive drug addict. I used to do all my dope at nighttime and just be so sick in the morning, have to figure it out.
I'm saying how many are you doing a day though?
How many? If I do, like for yesterday I got 10 caps. I did 5 of them today and the next 5 for the next day.
So you
So
usually
up
do
to
about like 10 a day.
I can do 10 a day, yeah.
Yeah.
But 5 to 6 is like my
Right.
where I go.
That's what's up.
Hmm.
Well, shit, man. Be careful, dude. I don't want to, be careful, man.
Yeah, man.
No.
I appreciate
And when you're ready, you know where to look for help, man. But you can only do it when you're ready. That's the reality,
Yeah. I would have to get like treatment down here because I couldn't like I have a mother, brother, and shit like that I have to be close to.
Sure.
But I have a program. I would go back to PAL if I had to. You know what I mean? Really need to. That was a good program.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, that's what's up, man. Well, shit, man. Thanks for coming on, man. We're almost at an hour, so
Yeah, man. Thanks, dude. Thanks for
thanks.
having me.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Yeah, I mean, I do other types of shows, live streams and stuff like that. So maybe we'll do a live stream in the future where we'll have like a couple more of the, I invite other of my subscribers on, and we'll have like some other kind of interactive live stream. But we'll figure something out.
Sounds good, man.
Awesome, bro. Well, thanks for telling the story, man. Take
No
care,
problem.
guys. See you, Barramundi, Teddy Conklin. Thanks for all my subscribers. And this is Luke GTV, and I'm out.